lovely wife, Kara.
Hello.
And we're waiting for it to pop up. Don't do that.
I was refreshing it.
Don't start
You
that
always
shit.
want to look. See, I refreshed it.
Yeah.
It's fresh.
15 people already in here.
Yup.
Mike Emler's in here. What's up, Mike? And everybody, Ethan, Sky, Brian.
8 minutes waiting. We are dying.
Well, I set it up so that people can see that we're about to go live and stuff. What's up, Talika? Keep that turned down.
Wait, what? Kara looking all gay. Oh.
What? What is that?
Bree said Kara looking all gangster. I realized he was talking about the thumbnail. I thought he was. I was like, did you fucking go live early?
We were sitting here listen to a song and just being stupid. But everybody from the videos I just recently put up, everybody was like, are you sick? Are you sick because of my voice? Because every time I hang out with my family, there's lots of yelling.
Cigarettes.
And we smoked some cigarettes, yeah. But it wasn't from that. It was from lots of yelling. I got a very loud family.
Motherfuckers are loud.
We're very loud, so like I tend to lose my voice since I'm not always over there, you know, like every week like I used to be. I'm only over there, every couple months, so lots of yelling all night, so just got to get my voice back. Yeah, that's what everybody thought, Talika. I thought it was hilarious. I got so many comments,
My voice is the same way, though. You can hear it.
Yeah.
It's from yelling.
Yeah.
You know, do you know that when I first started working at a Starbucks that was a drive-through, that my voice sounded like this for about a week? Not from yelling, but from talking through a headset because my voice was talking through a headset, it's a very busy store.
Yeah.
So I literally spent 8 hours
talking
nonstop talking the whole time, and that was enough to make it. And I'm like, why do I feel like I've been screaming?
Yeah.
And that's all it was from.
Yeah, and then just like even being over there, like right now my voice is fine, but like the next day, whew, I could feel it. It was really coarse, but it was just from loud voices for so long. What?
You do not sound like Buffalo Bill.
I sound like Buffalo Bill?
This is the second time I've heard that. Yeah.
I do not sound like Buffalo Bill.
Remember I pulled it?
I know what Buffalo Bill sounds like, and I do not sound like Buffalo Bill.
Fuck me, that guy? That's Buffalo Bill.
I think of him as the guy with that when he has that person in the hole.
Yeah, that's when he's putting on the lipstick in the mirror, and he's like, "Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me." You don't know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, in the mirror, yeah. It puts the lotion on the skin.
So we've gotten off to a good start here.
So, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's Thanksgiving was fantastic and awesome. I hope nobody held back from hanging out with family and friends, and hope you guys all had a great time. What's the name of that Civivi knife? That new one that just came out that's like the rustic gent. It has the clip. It's a double detent. I almost got that knife because technically the day after Thanksgiving is my uncle's birthday. And I almost got it for him, but then they had the double detent thing. And even though he's used to slip joints and stuff, I was thinking like, man, I'd rather get him a locking knife. I wish that, the Appalachian. Yeah, I wish they would have made that just like a liner lock or something. I know the double detent thing is cool. It's a flipper, it's a double detent. That's awesome. I love everything they did. I just really wish they had just made it a liner lock. I totally would have bought it. So, thinking about buying them an Elementum or something, but something small, compact like that, I think would be badass. Hey, Talika, thanks, bud. We appreciate that.
You hit my belt. Uh-oh.
I didn't hide it. What?
What is that?
What?
It's like a...
Yeah, there you go. I almost went with the rustic gent, but the problem with that is no clip. I wanted to get him something with a clip. And literally, the Appalachian would be perfect if it was locking. So, I figured the next best thing is probably the Elementum. So, I'll probably get him that. But guess what? We did get. Well, we haven't gotten it yet. But, somebody lives very close to the Victorinox place, whatever, like an hour away. Go ahead. Thanks, Shane.
Thank you, Shane.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna actually show your knife here in just a second. So, Someone lived very close to the Victorinox, so he asked me if I wanted him to get us anything. And I actually did, because they have so
Really?
much stuff there. Yeah. So we've been wanting like a good chef knife, right? Well, they make chef knives.
Oh, do they?
And everything's like, because of the Black Friday and stuff, everything's like really cheap. So I told him to spend like $50 or under. And I saw some really cool chef knives there for like $34 plus 40% off. So less than that. So with the wooden handles, I don't know the steel that they use. I'm sure it's just the same thing they use on the Victorinox, but he said that he's heard that they have good chef knives, like that their steel's pretty good for a chef knife. So we're gonna get one of those. I think that's awesome. I wanted to get a paring knife too, but I didn't want to spend too much, and so hopefully that will be coming pretty soon. You guys ready for that Tyson fight? Tyson and Jones.
Did you just read that comment,
man.
or you
Did somebody
just
say
talking
it?
shit?
No, I wanted to talk about
Someone
it.
said, "What's up with that Tyson?"
What's
fight?"
up with that Tyson fight? I honestly, this whole time, I was thinking Jones was gonna win, and I'll tell you why. The reason why is because Tyson retired earlier, like a lot earlier. I think Jones retired in 2018, and Tyson retired in like 2006 or something like that. Their last fights. So I felt like Jones has probably got a little bit of an advantage of getting back in the ring and stuff like that. But watching Tyson, warm up and go through like his, like the stages of getting
he
ready for the
kinda
fight,
old?
they're both old. And technically Jones has
Who's
got more,
older?
they're about the same age, but technically Jones has got more fights under his belt. Technically. And technically, but they got the same amount of like losses. I think it's Tyson's 50-6, and then Jones I think is like 60-6 or something. But either way, it's a hell of a fight, and I don't know who's gonna win, but I feel like Jones is gonna win, but Tyson's got a huge chance of winning.
Older by 3 years.
Tyson's older by 3
Don't you
years.
remember one of the things I wanted to do for the lives was take one of those temporary tattoo markers and draw the Tyson tattoo on your face, and you said no?
Yeah, not that one.
Will
yeah.
you let me now?
No, but
Why?
you draw something else
What
on
if
my arm or
somebody
something.
gave you $100?
I think it's the 20. Wait, what's today's date?
What?
What's today's date?
Calculating. It is the 28th.
Today's 28th.
Yes.
I don't know when it is. I think it's tomorrow. But I'm not positive. 28th, so it's happening. Yeah, today's the 28th, but when is the fight? I think it's the 29th, right? I don't remember. They did the weigh-in yesterday, so it's tonight. Oh, okay, yeah, it's tonight. So it's happening now. Bang! I was gonna go over to a friend's house. He rented it. He said we'd come by, but I didn't talk
sounds
to him.
like so much.
It is. I know you don't think so, but to me it is.
I like
I'd
watching-
wait for that fight my
I
whole
like
life.
watching fights and everything, but anyway.
But I think, let me just say this one thing. Tyson, I felt like after seeing the weigh-in, I felt like Tyson might have it because he did look a lot healthier. Jones looked like he's been sitting on the couch and eating burgers a little bit more, and Tyson looks like he's been really working out. Like Tyson still, for his age, he looks ripped. Jones still looks, tough too, and I know Jones is a badass. I mean, he was even like, what?
So true.
Go ahead.
No, keep going.
What were you going to say? 'Cause
Nothing.
I'm done.
No, nothing. I was just gonna all the way back here. I was gonna say actually it was Tassim's logical. Are you talking about the that Mike Tyson and the Mystery Machine, or is that the cartoon you're talking about, or is there a different one? Because there was one where he was like, it would come on Adult Swim really late at night, and it was like Mike Tyson. It's a cartoon, but he had that lisp.
I don't know.
But
I
it was like
remember
Scooby Doo, but it was like Mike
remember
Tyson. Yeah.
I think those
Yeah,
little
that's the one.
cartoons from Rogan are hilarious. When
Oh,
they
yeah.
show like
Tyson Mystery, that's right. That show's funny. I saw that show one night when I was sick, and I really thought I was having a fever dream the first time I saw it. I was like, what is going on? That's how half of Adult Swim is at night, is you feel like it's a fever dream. Have you ever stayed up all night and watched Adult Swim?
Oh yeah, I used to leave
Through
just
the
running.
whole night?
Well, no, just
And
left it
you
running.
No, but
yeah.
like literally sat there and not talking about the stuff at midnight, 1 in the morning, but when you start getting to 3, 4 in the morning, the shit
it gets
they
weird.
play
It gets weird.
is so weird. There was this one
Yeah.
show, and I'm not kidding you guys, it was called unedited footage of a bear. And at the beginning, it starts
Was
playing.
it a real bear?
It starts playing unedited footage of a bear, just unedited,
That's
just a bear in the
it?
forest.
That's it?
No. Then all of a sudden it flips off of that and does this whole like scary story skit with zombies. And it was like a decent skit. And then at the very end it did a little more unedited footage of a bear.
At the end?
Yeah, it was just like weird
That's
stuff
funny.
though. Like I really thought I was like having a fever dream.
That's
But-
hilarious. Yeah, they always have some
I did that 'cause
really,
I couldn't
really
find the
weird
remote.
shit.
Couldn't find the remote and I got stuck on it.
So, I been breaking in the Harsey folder.
Matches my outfit.
This thing has gotten so smooth, and I got Slicey Dicey's where I learned that from because of his. He said that he was told by them, don't take it apart, don't polish the washers or anything, just let it break in naturally, and it will get very smooth. And boy, has it! Hey, Mike, thank you, bud. We appreciate that. Thank you very,
Come
very
out
much.
here and I'll get you a good vape. I don't want to get deeper into vapes. I want to just stop using these altogether, to be honest.
No, he's talking about that good shit, though.
What does that even mean?
You know what that means.
I don't. Crack?
No, what?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, why would you take it there? You took it like towards a whole nother level. I saw a good vape over Thanksgiving, like a badass vape. I know that shit was expensive.
But you
as
know what
fuck.
I mean, though. I just want to kind of stop altogether.
Yeah, no, I do
Thanks,
too.
Mark.
do
I
too.
had no idea. I was just
Yeah.
kidding. I knew. I was.
No,
Just
she
kidding.
went left. Oh yeah. Also,
I went right, if you think about it.
yeah, yeah. This one right here.
They're all
It's
spelling it
definitely-
out for me.
Yeah, I know.
Over and
I
over.
see that. I see that. Is breaking in very nicely too. It's weird. In certain lights, this looks red until you look at it next to red, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's pink. It looks badass.
magenta.
Though. Magenta, whatever. It's badass.
It is magenta, though. It is not red.
It's weird in the camera. This one looks orange.
This
is red.
This looks like maroon in the camera. It's freaking magenta, like nail polish.
Let me see it. I'm going to.
It looks deep. Like
Let
a
me
deep
turn it
red.
around this way. You know what's really cool about this one is the other ones we checked out was solid back here. This one's open, so it's only an open
Wait,
construction.
let me see. Oh, did we not see one like that?
I'm thinking, you know, I was thinking about these inlays. That's the only thing I dislike about it is these inlays. But these things would be so easy to replace with whatever you want. I could totally get some little slabs of micarta or something and replace them, or get some cross-cut my carbon fiber or micarta. I think I'm gonna do that. I really do. Is it the best Spyderco fidget knife? What? Is it the best? I don't know. Tito, thanks, bud.
Woo! What is that thing?
That's a
What
fox.
is it?
Going. What's up, Floridian?
Can't smile that wide.
So I got a knife in for sharpening and for polishing the washers. A Picaro. Now the only problem with it, it did take a nasty edge. I put a polished edge on it. I know for D2 I normally don't do a polished edge, but it took a decent one. The one problem is that for some reason, if I want it to have like really smooth action, it's not centered. And I even did the card trick. I could do everything. I can get it perfectly centered, but then the action isn't great. So I don't know, Shane. We'll talk about it later if you want me to set it, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pivot back out and I'm going to put the Loctite back in there. I already Loctited it, but I'm going to do it again and try to get it with just a little bit better action. But this is the thing, is that mine was the same way, but what I did with mine was I tightened it and I just kept playing with it. And if you keep playing with it, because the washers being polished isn't the problem. It's the blade being coated. So the blade needs to break in and smooth out. So once you open and close it like 10,000 times or something, it gets super smooth. But you gotta see how it's not so drop shutty, but you gotta sit there and fidget with it. So that's probably what's gonna have to happen. So it's probably gonna be pretty tight when you get it. But the washers are polished. It's a lot smoother than it was. And it did have some gunk in there, so.
You guys are trying real hard right now, and I think it's funny.
What?
It's funny.
What's up, Mark? Someone said the smock roller, that's the most fidget friendly, but also the PM2 or Para 3. But you know, the Manix is just as good as all those. I'd rather have the Manix than any of those. Well, I will say the smock is very fidgety. It really is. My biggest issue with the smock is even though like sometimes I feel like it has good ergos, but then other times it feels weird. And it's weird because in reviews I've seen other people saying that. And then I got it, and I was like, no, man, this thing has awesome ergos. I think even in my review, I was like, man, this thing has good ergos. But then in use, like actually using it, for some cuts, it feels amazing. But then in other cuts, it does feel a little bit awkward. But yeah, I do like the Manix way better. What I do love about the smock, and I hope they do it more often, is that whole button lock, compression lock thing. And I know there's a company out there doing those, so where they'll put in a button lock on that compression. What's up, Andrew?
Damn it, Russ!
You know it's
You know how many of those you missed?
No.
A lot. Because I ain't read them out loud anymore.
Doesn't
I refuse. That means you actually have to read the comments.
Came out. Review is coming very soon. And I'll say this. I have not cut anything yet with it. But before that damn review, it's cutting something. I've been hesitant because, so I have,
You've already cut something with it.
besides myself. So I actually, Venive got a hold of me, you know, Venive, from Russia, from Moscow. They got a hold of me and I asked them to send me some of their compound. It's like some diamond compound. And I got the real fine stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a strap pretty much specifically for polished edges and this. And I'm going to do it the way Rockstead shows. And I know I talked about this before, but you had to take a pair of denim jeans in 2x4, wrap the denim jeans around and put the paste on it, the diamond paste on top of it. And that's how they want you to strap this. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to try making it.
Jeans?
Yes, with denim jeans and that compound on top of it.
Why?
I don't know.
Why not leather?
I don't know. That's what they recommend though. So
Why don't you ask them?
because I don't talk to them.
You could if you just tried.
I doubt they probably speak Japanese, baby. I don't know. I'm just.
That was just an assumption.
It was an assumption, but it's a good assumption, right? You know who probably does know is Mike Emler. Mike Emler probably knows if Rockstead speaks English or not. I don't know.
I would imagine.
Oh wait, you know what?
Any company that's doing any large amount of business
They have
in the US has
somebody, yeah. Because I think on the video,
And a lot of people that don't live here speak English. We just don't speak a lot of other languages here.
I'm not blaming them for not speaking
No,
English.
I'm saying they probably do. Most other countries also know English. A lot of them do.
So
a lot of people do.
in the I seen them at the knife show.
He said they speak Japanese, but their website's in English.
Okay, so Blade show, I seen them, and they had a guy there. I know it probably wasn't the guy who makes the knives or anything. He spoke English, so. You know English, Simply Knives? That's good. Good for you, brother. Good for you. That Rockstead does sound great. I'll tell you what, this Harsey, man, very impressive, man. It's just like I can feel it. Every time I pick it up, it's just smoother and smoother. And I did use it. Not hard or anything like that, but I did cut up a little something with it. And yeah, pretty damn nice. I was thinking about doing a video because you guys probably know Slicey Dicey did a video like this. It was the XM24 versus the Harsey because these two were more comparable than the XM18, at least in length. So I thought about doing a three-way match. So between the SOCOM, the Harsey, and the XM18. Ultimate three-way showdown. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think will win?
You're doing a three-way?
I'll say this. I don't even know which one has better blade geometry. They're all kind of equal. Thinness behind the edge definitely goes to the Microtech, but it also probably has the thickest blade stock. Are you referring to the Neve site or Gritomatics? I know you're talking to Emler right now, but I was talking about just the Neve site. They got a hold of me on Instagram, and they sent me a link to their site, and they asked me to pick some stuff out. And I didn't want to see. It's weird because like I don't feel like like we're that big or anything, right? Like, so I feel like we're such a small channel. So when companies get a hold of me like that, like I don't want to be greedy. So they told me to pick whatever I wanted out from their site, and I felt bad saying, "Oh, give me one of the 4x12 stones, the biggest, most expensive one you got." Like I felt bad doing that, but that's technically what I needed was a bench stone. But I told him, I was like, "You can send me whatever you want." I said, "But I do freehand, so anything that'll fit, in a clamping system."
Cara,
Like,
Cara be texting.
they're like, just send me what you want, whatever, blah, blah. Well, I already have the high polish one, so I was thinking, like, what I need is their low grits. So I asked them just send me one stone of their low grit and then two compounds. Like a more aggressive compound and then a polishing one. So the one stone is a double stone, it's double sided, but it's a big ass one. And those things ain't cheap. So I'm gonna
Is
get
it the same grit on both sides?
no, it's two different grits, but it's a low grit. The ones I have now are considered high grits. Like it's basically like a progression. I have two stones, two sides apiece, so it's four stones basically, and it goes from basically like a 1200 grit. If you're looking at it in grit because it's different.
Yeah.
Like it's not technically grit, but anyways,
True grit.
it's
Isn't that
400.
a movie?
Yeah, True Grit. It's a good movie. But 400 is what it says on it, but it's basically like a 1200 grit up to like 4000 grit. Hey, gamer! What does she think of the TS 129? I don't know, baby. Why don't you tell us? What do you think about it?
Oh, I like this one a lot, actually. I like it because it's got contoured scales. They're not like a flat texture. They actually have a little bit of bubble to them. The titanium is milled with diagonal lines on one side. And I like the smooth carbon fiber. I like textured raw carbon fiber as well, but I don't know, for this knife it just seems right. And the other reason I like it is it's one of the knives on the bigger end of the size spectrum for me that actually still fits my hand. Like, you know how sometimes you can have a knife that's small, but somehow it still works in your hand?
Yeah,
This
like
is
this
kinda
one.
like-
This one's great.
This is kind of like my opposite end of the spectrum.
big
Like,
one, but
it's
it
big
still
one,
works.
but like if you look at it in my hand, it's not like there's a whole huge chunk hanging out. You know what I mean? Not really.
Sorry, go ahead.
You just can't wait,
No,
can you?
no.
And I like it because of all the different ways of deployment. I mean, the front flipper, it's very easy to grip. It's the jimping isn't aggressive, but it does grab your hand, which is
What do you
which is
think about
cool.
this one, though?
I don't like that one.
We'll just try it.
I don't like it.
You don't like it at all?
I don't like the way it looks.
Okay,
I don't want to see the edge of the blade
Yeah,
through the
but
freaking thing.
besides how
I
it
don't like the
looks.
action as much.
Okay, so what? This thing is so
Thank you,
fidgety.
Brian Freeman.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
Good
We
to hear
appreciate
that
it,
you're a
man.
free man.
I'll tell you what,
Good for
all these donations are amazing, guys. Thank you so much because we are not monetizing our lives. We are strictly going off of donations for our lives because we want to make it to where people can watch them without watching
Isn't
a whole
it
bunch
not
of
gonna
ads.
matter anyway?
I did take out
Ow.
some of the ads.
Do you know why I hate this?
Why?
Because a lot of times when I go to front flip it, where I put my hand placement, this comes around and does that to my skin.
You can't move your hand.
It's just the way my little hand has to
Okay,
go so
but
I
what-
can reach. Like, if
okay.
I put my hand lower, I can't freaking reach
Okay, but
this.
what about the middle finger flick? That's what. There you go.
I can do it. I just
So,
don't like
there
it.
you
I
go.
don't
You
like
can
it.
do it.
I can do I just
That's
don't
nice.
like
That's
it.
nice, though, right?
No, it's not.
Okay, so I was
No,
thinking
I
about
just don't
sending
like it.
these two to Mike Emler. I don't know if I'll send them both, but I was thinking about sending them both because I do think he would find an appreciation for this one. Possibly, I don't know, maybe not. I mean, once he gets it, he could hate it. I don't know, but I think I might send them to him. But
I want to answer this question.
go ahead, baby.
Because he just did that. And
Hey, Ma.
it's a question. It said, "What knife brings Kara the most joy?" Probably that McBee, man. Just makes me smile.
We love that, man.
If we're talking about joy, that's gonna be purely based off looks, and I think that hilarious knives, they just make me smile, and I think that knife is hilarious. But if we're talking about use, lately it's been the Techno 2. There's something about the weight of that knife that I feel like its own weight just drags through stuff, and it's just like
What do you think about
falls
this
through
one, though?
stuff.
What do you think about that one? She's been
I
pretty
haven't
greedy
gotten a
over this
chance
one.
to use it that
You
much
carried
though.
it, though.
I only have my big pocket pants on one day.
But so you can't
So
fit those
I
in
only
your
get
pockets?
to carry it one time a week, not all of them.
Okay.
Not all of them. I will say though that I fully understand now what people say about the uncomfortability of the landing zone on this when you open it. I do catch that feeling every once in a while.
Michael, thank you so much. That is Awesome. We really, really appreciate that. Yes, we have links. If you ever want to go shopping or go to Amazon, if you use our links to get to Amazon, we will make a profit off of anything you buy. You don't have to buy the things from our links.
Oops.
Just getting
Shit.
there.
I wasted a bell. Sorry.
You did waste the bell.
Now you guys owe us.
You owe us some money, guys. But thank you so much for that, because that really does help us a lot. I actually looked at it. The last time I looked at it, we made $70 in the last month. Last time I looked at it, that's amazing. It's the highest we've ever had. Normally it's like $7, $10. But when you guys actually use the links, or just to get there, like we've seen people shopping for stuff that, that obviously wasn't on our links.
I mean, don't let this deter you, but we can see anything you buy.
But we don't look. We don't look. We look like
it shows up on our expense report. What do you mean?
Yeah, but we don't.
We don't know who it is.
Yeah,
we don't know who it is.
Yeah,
and but I think it's funny though.
We don't know who it is, but we can see what we made money off of, and even if it was some gay porn
like
or something, we don't care. So it's okay. We're not judging, guys. We're not judging.
We don't judge. It's just funny.
We just want that money. I'm just joking.
It's just funny. Like it doesn't tell us who bought it, but it is funny because people will click on our links and buy the most unrelated shit ever to like the link that they clicked on.
79 people, guys. This could possibly be the most people we've had in here. I'm not positive, but this is close. It is. If we hit 80, I know for sure we have never hit 80. That would be amazing. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, I do need to get some more big
pocket
flipper.
Pants. You gotta get a front flipper, man. You got to. And if I
you want a cheap one, get the McKenna. That's a good one.
The McKenna is probably the best front flipper you'll ever try. Hands down, it's so easy. I mean, it's super easy to use. I handed it to somebody that doesn't even know how to flick a knife good, and they got it on the second try. Yes, mother. Never mind, mother.
She rejected her message.
No, titanium knives do not smell. Brass and copper knives smell.
Oh.
Brass and copper
titanium
smell.
doesn't at all.
No, not at all.
Did you just smell it?
Just to make sure.
Well, I think you'd know.
You ordered the TS263? Okay, Shane, so I actually have... Which one is that? Is that the one with the thumb studs, Shane? I bought one for... either possibly to keep or a giveaway, but I just recently bought one from Lavender Pants. It should be coming in the mail soon, and I was wanting it so bad, so I thank him because he gave me a damn good price.
Nick Ferdinand, if I'm saying that right, says he can only carry a 3-inch blade in Michigan, and that really grinds my gears because because here I am with only one pair of big pocket pants, allowed to carry a big knife, can't because most of my pants are too small, and I'm sure you're out there with just huge pockets and can only carry a 3-inch blade.
Why don't you get some more big pocket pants?
Dude, that's what seems logical. So
I know.
I need more for Christmas.
You do. I agree.
They're a rare find though. Jared couldn't get them for me for Christmas. It's something I have to see and know that.
Yeah, I couldn't just buy them.
They would just wind up getting returned.
Yeah, I couldn't just buy them. She has to actually pick them up. But I don't care to pick them out.
You know what would be good though?
What?
You know what's another solution?
What?
Women's cargo pants.
You wouldn't wear those?
They're not floppy. They're tight still, and they just have the pockets on the side. They're cute.
Yeah, kind of like this, where you got the pocket right there?
Yeah, but it's jeans. Just like the way men's are, but like tight, and the pockets aren't floofy. They're on you.
Like right now, you could be carrying a big knife, but you're not.
Because this one matched.
You wear... She wears it for knife jewelry.
No, I do not. I will cut you.
Your bumper still has blood on it. What'd you hit? What'd you hit?
A deer. Wasn't it a deer?
Today install LED bulbs in my truck.
Yes, like women's tactical pants.
What's up, Chris Wolf? Jared and Kara, what are your favorite blade shapes? Bowie, Warncliffe, Okay, so mine are hands down.
Nothing like ladies first, right?
Go ahead, baby.
Sheepsfoot and Warncliffe.
Sheepsfoot and Warncliffe?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, my favorite, I have 3 favorites. So...
You can't have 3 favorites.
I do.
You can have 2.
Okay,
I had 2.
It'll all make sense when I'm done.
Narrow it down.
Okay, so drop point like this, just like that, with a hollow grind is amazing. But if you notice, a good sheep's foot is a lot like that. So I love a good sheep's foot. Then if you mix them together and you get a drop foot, I love me a good drop foot, kind of like this. Warncliffe is badass too, but I would prefer a modified Warncliffe like this. I love that. because I like a little bit of belly for slicing, but I also like my tip to go down. That's my biggest problem with buoys and clip points and stuff. I want my tips to go down for utility cuts because I do a lot of utility cuts, but I also like slicing and push cuts. That's why I love the sheep's foot and the drop point. Those are my two favorite. Sheep's foot and drop point.
Why do we still have this?
Because the last time when I brought it with me to mail in, I couldn't find his address and he didn't get back to me, but I was there for a while. So I wound up having to bring it back with me before he mailed me the address, and I haven't been back yet. The last time when I went, I forgot it, and I also was already out with all the stuff, and I couldn't walk around with a kukri. Do you know what I mean? Because I was around town.
No, it's okay. I was just wondering.
No, think about that. Think about that. I'm walking around with a bag full of knives and a fucking kukri. Do you know what I mean? Couldn't do it. So I'm going to be returning it this week because I have a lot of stuff mailing out this week. Also, Patreon members. You guys should be excited because you guys don't know what you're getting this month, and it's almost the end of the month, ain't it? So that means somebody's winning something, and you guys are probably, what the fuck are we winning this month? Hey, thanks 1 Minute Knife Reviews. Thanks for the sharpening vids and weekly chats. You know what sucks though? People that are on their phone can't seem to get to my playlist for sharpening videos. On computers, I guess they can. So, I gotta figure that out. I don't know why that is. Somebody recommended that I need to go into my settings and see, and I tried. I tried going into my settings, and I couldn't. It's all public, so I have it set on public. So it doesn't make any damn sense. I'm still trying to figure out what to do. Maybe I can look up a video on it on what to do, but I need to figure it out.
Okay. AF.
What?
Which I keep reading as fuck. Says, hey, I'm new to the channel and I'm looking for a new knife. What would you recommend?
Civivi Elementum. That's a good one.
I'm kind of getting tired of
Okay, well, this is the biggest question. What size knives do you like? Do you like big knives, small knives?
No, I want you to answer unnarrowed down.
For $40, you can get the Civivi Odium. This is an amazing knife.
No, not that one either. I would say I'm going to do one expensive and one budget. If you have a lot of money and you want to spend like $200, do they still sell these?
Yes.
I would definitely say Tuya Envy. I think this is a good first knife for like getting to check out like a nice knife.
It feels like a $500 knife.
Because I feel like people that are first into knives, they want to chase the drop shutty first. That's the first thing everyone wants because they see it and they want to feel that action. And this is a good user if you're okay with using something you spend $200 on, which we are. Well, once the action is smooth.
He could be wanting a $20 knife for all you know.
I said I'm doing one expensive, one cheap.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let me get to it. Anyway, the other one. We have nothing in here anymore. I don't like that.
I don't know what
I
you're
like
looking
it
for.
because everything's over there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm panicking. I was gonna say the McKenna because
The McKenna's a good one.
yeah, but
The question is what size knife do you want? Because like the Civivi Elementum is a fantastic knife. These knives, and they come in all different. You can pick your material, so you can get carbon or micarta, G10, S35DN, or D2. There's they start at $50 and go up to like $89, I think. So amazing deal for these. So Civivi Elementum all day. I can highly recommend it.
I'm gonna look at your playlist situation because what is the video in particular?
Just the playlist. We can get it to it. I told you I can get to it no problem. That's why I said like I don't know what the problem is because I can get to it, but people are saying that they can't get to it off their phone. They can only get to it. Somebody said they could see it on their PC or like on their computer, but not on the their phone. Yeah, the Rat 1 and 2 is good. I just find that it's getting old, but yes, it is great. The Rat 1 and 2 is a great knife, but I do feel like this day and age you can get something a lot better, like Civivi's, any Civivi knife. So if you go to Civivi, look at a bunch of Civivis, any one of those are amazing quality, great deal. What's up, Miguel? People, can we get to 100 tonight? Oh, we're at 90. Holy shit! That's amazing,
and
guys.
I'm not gonna even get to kill any of them.
You guys are amazing.
What knife did Kara recommend just now? I recommended the Tuya. Oh, did I not even say the name? It was the Tuya NV2.
But it's expensive.
It's like good for the money though. If you ain't about the money.
You know what I was thinking about earlier? As I was watching this guy, he was making, he was like an outdoorsman guy. He does these outdoorsman videos where he basically like, I know he doesn't live outdoors, but he does like all kinds of outdoor stuff. And Mark, thanks, bud. Almost at 100, man. We're close.
We are close. 100, y'all.
101? It says 98 on my end. It says 98 on my end.
Well, I think our end's delayed. We'll go with
Maybe we're delayed. If we get to 100, man, we just might have to give something away. What was I thinking? Oh, yeah. So, I was thinking about getting
Everyone
back
is
into
just commenting
archery.
numbers.
I know. Aunt Dawn's here. Oh, we just hit 100.
On our end.
You guys are amazing. 100 people here. You guys are crazy.
I did that because I know Jared loves it.
Yeah. You guys are awesome.
Wow.
Thank you. 103 it says on your end.
Oh my goodness.
Q1 Fiend in us.
Woo!
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Too bad we don't have a quiz tonight because Q1 Fiend would show all 100 of you.
Yeah,
up.
what's up? Yeah. See, I know there's probably a bunch of new people in here, but if you guys don't know, we do lots of like games and stuff like that. Tonight we don't have a game, but if you did know and if you were here to find out, you'd find out Q1 Fiend kicks ass in the game.
If you're also new and you always hear Jared say where his wife is, I'm that wife. I am real.
Yeah, you guys are
I used
finally
to be
getting
in all
to
the videos, but now I work too much, so I do
Everyone
the
gets a
lives.
gift. Everyone gets a gift.
Yeah, ha!
The gift of
Oh my
gab.
goodness. Oh no. Oh no.
No, I was
Oh,
the
no.
100th
What is
Team
that?
Rico.
I don't have a party blower.
Just go like this. Yeah, I got a quick finger, but
I'm gonna do it.
he's fast. He is fast. What are you doing?
I need space.
You don't have to get up and do it.
Yes,
you
I
could've
do.
Just... Hope your Thanksgiving
I
was
did an air
great.
trumpet because I didn't have a party thing. Oh, it's my commitment to the channel. I act out every sticker. Don't hate on my commitment. Also, I'm trying to fix your playlist right now.
I tried to.
Well, I haven't.
Hey, Ma, if you can't see it, Aunt Dawn is saying hi to you.
Seems logical.
Where's the beast? Which one's the beast?
Hold
I got
on.
lots of beasts.
I need to answer this. Seems logical. The words pumpkin spice latte give me PSLD. You get it? Do you even get it?
I didn't even know. No, I don't get it. We got lots of
I
of
got
beasts
hella
on the
dad
table.
jokes tonight. I'm feeling it.
Dad jokes.
Oh yeah.
Them daddy jokes. AD20. Where is the AD20? I got it here somewhere. Might be sitting over there. Oh, I think it's... Yeah, there it is. There she is. AD20. And this thing is so badass. This thing is... Yeah, this thing's awesome. I was watching that video today with Andrew Demko. He was on Slicey Dicey's channel. Him and Slicey Dicey were talking while Slicey Dicey was in the truck.
So you guys.
Awesome knife. What?
You guys will now be able to see the sharpening playlist.
Really? Why? What'd you do?
Because you had it on private.
No, maybe I didn't.
You see that lock? Right there?
Okay.
You have it on private.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
So when I went on my side, it said that it was public. And I even switched it to private and then back to public just to make sure. So, I don't know. 100 live during the Tyson fight. Awesome. I know, it's crazy. I'm gonna look it up afterwards because I know people always post it. I'm not gonna rent it. I know people who rented it, but I just watch it afterwards online because somebody's gonna put it up real quick to get them views. Mr. and Mrs. Neve, hope your turkey day was awesome. It was so awesome. We had such a good time. Got to see some family, hang out with a bunch of nieces and nephews, and party time, excellent. It was a good time.
My
Great
fix
times.
worked. They can see it now.
Good. So now, if you guys don't know, we have tons of stuff on the playlist. Kara fixed it. I'm dumb. So
I'm dumb.
I'm dumb. So now you guys can see all the playlists. We have over 53 sharpening videos in there, all kinds of reviews, and we have all the lives in the playlists. So you guys should check it out. The sharpening content, pretty much any type of question you could ask about knife sharpening is in that playlist. Jared, did you ever look at the sharpener? I already bought it, but I was interested. You thought I'd be able to rig. it to take any stones. Man, I don't remember which one it was now because I had actually 3 different people ask me. I don't remember which one it was. Usually, if it's got the clamping system, like where it's on a spring, usually it'll fit. You gotta just check the measurement, what their stones take, and then look at like the other ones. If it's like really foreign, I should say. I hate to say it like that, but if it's really foreign, it's not going to work. The other stones won't fit. They'll be off by like an inch. When Carrot isn't on, my wife says Jared killed her and hit her body. Not yet. And it'd probably be the other way around. I'm already almost at 100 uploads. That's awesome. Knife Sergeant. Only had my channel for about a month and a half. Dude, that's amazing. Do you know we had a channel for like 4 months with like 30 subscribers. So good for you. Good for you.
We've got a hot question rolling in.
All right, what is it?
What's your favorite locking system from Life is Peachy 1996? My favorite locking system, I mean, button locks are dope. Because they're dope, but like they're so rare, so I'm not gonna say it's my favorite.
What about the button compression lock, like with the smock ad? That means it's stronger.
I'm just gonna class that in.
Okay.
Class it in with
Class
button
it in,
locks.
class
All
it
cool.
in.
Buttons are cool. They're easy. Good for lefties because it's easier to hit with your pointer if you're left-handed than a compression lock. But out of the more common kinds of locking systems, I would probably just say a really smooth, easy to use frame lock would be my favorite.
Okay, mine is definitely a frame lock, and
One without
so
lock
I
stick.
love a frame lock, just a regular frame lock, and I love an access lock, but the ones that are not on Omega springs. I know there's not a lot of them. This is the ball lock because it has the steel ball, but that would be like my all-time favorite probably, but there's not a lot of them. There's only a couple of them, so it's harder to find, but I love me a good frame lock.
Dang, Michael Morgan just fucked up.
What?
So his favorite locking mechanism is a fixed blade. That was a curveball. That was
I
a curveball.
I do like the shark lock too, but it's only on one knife, so how can you know what I mean? Like, if there was like 30 knives with it, then I would say that, but since it's only on one knife, then I'd have to say like, oh, well, that's my favorite knife of all time. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean your middle finger keeps pushing frame locks closed? Meaning like when you're trying to open the knife, you keep pushing it closed and you can't open the knife? I don't understand.
What'd you just say?
Life is Peachy said my middle finger keeps pushing frame locks closed.
Okay, that's called death lock. So
What is that? What
that's
the fuck?
where you
Death
go
lock?
like, yes, that's where
Sounds like a jujitsu move.
no, it's where you push the detent in and you can't open it.
So I just said it.
Yeah, and I'm saying that's called death lock. So what you want to do is just once you get used to
He said when I try to close it.
once you get used to picking up the knife and keeping your fingers off of the lock bar, it just becomes a habit, like riding a bike.
what he's talking
You
about.
just got to get used to it. I know, closing it. I heard you.
Yeah, so what does that mean?
Once you get used to keeping your fingers off of the lock, it's like you just start getting used to it, and then you won't do it. But you have to just get used to not putting your finger on the lock bar.
He's
That's
saying
it.
it's something that happens when he's closing it, not opening it.
Oh my God, woman. I know, but once you get used to not doing it, then you'll stop. You just got to get used to not doing it. Like, it's kind of like, I can't tell you, like, I keep hitting the brakes on my car. Well, stop.
Meaning
Right?
because it's stopping it from closing because he's leaning on it?
Yeah, like right now, if I go like this and then I hold the lock, look, right? But now if I don't hold the lock,
That's so weird. I've never thought about
yeah.
that happening.
So I'm
That's
saying,
never,
just don't do it.
never been a thing.
Fucking about it. What's up, Blade
You didn't
Brigade?
say it right. You have to go forget about it.
Forget about it. Hi, everybody. Thought I would say hi. Hey, what Tucson is that? Lavender Pants? What Tucson did I just get off of you? I couldn't remember the number.
I totally dyslexia that in my brain.
264.
I
yep.
thought you said, what pants did I get off of you? My sentence
What
completely.
pants did I get off? You
Yo,
got some
Lavender Pants, you got
pants
some of
for
them
me?
hot pants.
Lavender Pants, I bet you're in love with this bitch. Ooh,
Is it because it's lavender?
it's lavender.
But it doesn't have pants on
But
it.
it's so sexy. It's so badass, and it's getting so damn smooth. It's breaking in so nicely. But yeah, the TS264.
I'm
Yeah,
wearing all lavender today.
yeah, you are. I bet you he's very jealous. It's a badass knife, Pants. It's a badass knife. It really is. And you know what, man? It is getting so smooth. Like I could tell it was brand spanking
How's
new.
the grind?
It's thick. It's thick. I'm not gonna lie. It's not. The geometry is definitely for harder use, but it does cut, and the shape actually helps it cut. Go ahead.
Sorry, but gots to go. Congrats
Oh
on
man!
100.
Thank you.
Thanks,
I know
Mark.
we had them, and now we're losing them.
I know.
We're losing
It's
them.
because you said "my God, woman," and they think you're a misogynist or whatever you said to me.
We're out of here. Thank you, Mark. We appreciate it, bud. Have a good night.
You don't have to get so frustrated when I'm dumb.
I know.
Sometimes you're dumb.
I'm always.
Did I yell at
dumb.
you because you locked your own playlist?
I actually didn't, and I said that I didn't.
Yes, you did. It's okay.
Well, I don't know. No, I honestly.
Someone did it.
If you weren't sleeping earlier, you would have seen that. I was trying to show you that it was public.
Just messing with you.
You hit I know. Yeah, we hit 103 so far, but everybody's leaving for some
I
reason.
stayed because of the woman comment.
He was about to leave.
And then
he
he
said,
heard
"Oh
that and he
fuck,
was
I
like,
gotta get
this
back
is the
in here."
one for me.
Yeah. If the Rockstead was gonna make babies with another knife, which knife?
Oh my god, I love that question. That sounds like a question I would write.
I already know.
What?
It would do the whole spectrum. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm wrong.
Yeah,
You're right. I'm
you
wrong.
are.
I already know.
I don't feel like that's the one.
It'd be the Shiro. That's what it would be.
Really?
Yep, that's what it would be. I know they mainly
What would
do
the baby
thumb
look
studs.
like? Which parts of each knife would the baby have?
Well, this would end up getting a clip. That's one. It would get a clip.
You would just mate it with any knife that has a clip so it could have a clip.
Well, that's one thing.
And maybe the handle material.
And then, yeah, because they're both flat grinds, technically, with good geometry. Oh, snap. Yeah, I was going to ask you how was it? Are we talking about the Rockstead? The Rockstead's amazing.
You're just making up questions about the rocks.
I think that's what Alex is asking about. He's either asking about that or the Shiro.
You should have paired it with the Riat. You should pair
Or
it
the whole... These things, both of these are awesome. I thought about doing a knife,
I wonder
like
what it would
a
look
head-to-head.
like if you mated it with this. You probably get a...
It'd look like a retard.
Why?
Code 4, all the way.
No! Give me the Rockstead. It's the only time I'll ever ask for it. Give it. Look, this is what it would look like. Picture this. Everyone go to your happy place and picture this. Put that... Okay. I don't want to cut myself with it.
Yeah, don't do
Imagine
that.
the Rockstead shape and the shininess and all that fun stuff, but with... What is this one called again? This isn't the busker, is it? This is the busker.
Yeah.
I always get the two confused. But with this...
It used to be your grill knife.
The wood, this wood, in this pattern, with this titanium, and the bronze things mixed together like a perfect mixture.
Okay.
And a hole on the Rockstead. I think it would be good. I know I didn't explain that well.
Oh, okay. Never mind. The Rockstead does cut, but I haven't cut with it yet aside from myself. But I am going to cut with it right before the review. I'm going to test it. I'm going to use it. Yeah. Because I know Russia is going to take a long time. Moscow is probably going to take a long time to get me that Neevesknives stuff in. So hopefully I don't mess it up too bad.
I wonder if your last name does come from Russia. Because you have a Eastern
It's supposed to be
European-
French.
I don't think it is.
That's what it's supposed to be. French.
I think it's Russian.
No, it's French Canadian. It's French.
Neve.
It's French Canadian.
Nev.
It's French. You know what was weird? Was that I met a guy and he asked me my name and I told him, he goes, "Oh, that's French." And that was the first time I ever met him.
Well, it must be true then.
Must be.
If a random stranger tells it to you, must be true.
Yeah. Are the U.S. borders open yet? No, because Trump hasn't lost. And I feel like he's possibly going to win. What's the best knives on sale this weekend? I don't know. I was trying to ask other people that, like, guys, send me some, like some information on some badass knife deals because I did want to get something, but it's got to be a damn good deal. Neve is the old French for nephew. Is it? Huh. Go ahead. Hey, thank you, Mr. C. Hey, what method of knife storage do you use? Okay, so I have a couple methods. I got knife rolls. I use those, and then like, I usually don't, because what it seems like if I lock them up like in a case, I always put the little what are those things called? Those little packages.
I don't know what you're talking about. You lock them up. You put what packages?
Like these things. So I always put these things everywhere.
Oh,
so if I put them in a drawer, there's like
moistures.
15 of these things in there. So if I put them in a knife pouch, I put these things in there. In my knife rolls, I don't really put these in there because I'm always touching them and taking them out and making sure they're safe. But that's how I basically store them. I have 3 knife packs, and then I have drawers. And then like I lay stuff out and I let them lay there. And those are the ones I'm dealing with at the moment. Once I'm done dealing with them, then they usually go in like a knife roll like this. I just did. And I put them in something like this. But I got a couple different stores. We need to get one more of these. This is my favorite
The
one. The
Carhartt knife roll is the best, which is the one we have right now, is honestly the best one I think we've had. And it's funny because I found it on a complete whim. Like, I just looked up knife roll on Amazon for some reason.
We have a link to
it.
it if you want. Check out any of our videos. We have a link to that right on the top. Now, that thing's really badass. But I do want to get one of those big chests like Nick Shabazz has, the wooden ones. They're only like $90, and I really, really want to get one of those. I will be getting one soon. How many does that Carhartt hold? Ooh, I didn't count. Like 20 maybe? 26 or something?
24, 26, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
30 or less, for sure.
That's pretty sick. I gotta check them out and give them some stickers. Okay. I knew immediately that was Carhartt brand. Yeah.
They do sell it in other colors, too.
Yeah. But you can feel the quality in, just grabbing it. Like,
Yeah,
we have
it feels
other
like
ones.
a pair of Carhartt pants.
We have
our
like
nicest ones.
Yeah, we have like a Blade HQ one, and it doesn't even compare with the quality. 101, we're back.
We're back, baby.
We're back in action. Code 4 on sale for $84. You know what? Somebody I just seen. Who is it? Geared Towards Gear. I think he's got one for sale right now for like $65 or something like that. And it's the same one as this. It's the clip point.
Oh, your mom did a DNA test, so we'll find out how Russian you are.
Nice.
So she's
Yeah. Probably not too much Russian, but a little bit of Russian. But see, that would be just from you. So Dad, that's why Cassie's I really got to look at, because she's the one that would be closest to me.
That's true.
But yeah, I would have everything my mom has though too.
Yeah.
Yeah, GTG. Yeah, Gear Towards Gear. Yeah. There you go. That just came out. I don't. The Code 4 is perfect. My favorite Code 4 is the drop point version.
A Halone?
Haloni. It's Hawaiian.
I butchered the shit out of
It's
that.
Hawaiian, yeah. You did.
That's what he was asking about.
Oh.
Did anyone buy that? He said it. I think that's what he was referencing. I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway,
The Bootron?
hey, did we ever finish all these?
No, there's like 4 left in there. We're gonna
Should
bust it
finish
out if
that
you
off
want to.
tonight.
Bust it out. There's only a couple in there. I noticed in the sale they have the black 8015 priced less than. Wow, that's awesome. See, I need to get something good. But I was thinking something for a giveaway. So whatever I get, I want to review and I want to give away.
Alright, so anyone who doesn't know, this is the fishbowl. It has random questions in it. There's like 5 left in here, so we might as well just finish a few of these off tonight.
Alright, let's do
other
it.
than that, we were just kind of chilling, but...
Alright.
Alright. This one says, most impressive knives. So,
Okay, so most impressive.
this is my question.
Yeah, I'm just repeating it.
Oh, I thought you were about to answer it.
So most impressive knives of this year?
Of this year?
I'm asking.
It just says most impressive knives. So I'm gonna
He's gonna go with whatever.
I'm gonna assume that it's what I would find most impressive,
Okay.
or like if I ran into somebody and like what knife would I want to have because it's impressive.
Okay.
That's the way I feel.
Okay.
Is that appropriate?
Do it.
Right now I would definitely say, where's Lindy? Where is she? Not that Lindy, my knife. Here she is. Lindy the Hindi, because I did bust it out and everyone was very impressed with her. She's beautiful. I don't know. I really feel like this is the one. Like right now, I feel like, well, it says knives. So I would say right now, the Hinderer. And then the other ones that I have that I would feel that way about are not here. They are way over there. But it's the small Medford Heiress. I think that one is impressive in its own right because it just has this really beautiful titanium anodization on it. And it's small.
I would not think you would have picked that, but okay.
I do. I think it's impressive in its own way.
Okay, so...
And then also this is the other one. My Microtech Mini SOCOM Auto.
Here's the big SOCOM.
And definitely this one because it's from 99. They don't make it anymore. It's impressive because it's
still ticking.
Collectible. And really cool. And it was a really awesome gift.
Okay, so I kind of have a few, but definitely the Shuro F3R.
You're so far away. I feel like I should zoom us in so they can
I think this
see.
thing is very, very impressive. I do think the Harsey folder is very, very impressive. And there's a bunch of Tucson's out there that are super impressive, so I'm just going to use this one. Or you know what? Actually, I'm going to use the TS1 195. This thing's an integral. The action is amazing. It's so fidgety, but yeah. And I love integral, meaning it's just one solid brick of titanium and the frag pattern. I absolutely love that. The TS129 is also amazing. But there's so many amazing knives. That's a very hard question. Because even the Mannix has highly impressed me. I know it's an older one. And everybody's like, yeah, everybody knows about the Mannix. But I just learned about the Mannix. Okay. If hide and seek were an Olympic sport, what would it be like? What would the rules be? So, if hide and seek was an Olympic sport, what would the rules be and what would it be like?
Yeah. Lay it out for me. We just turned it on the TV. What's it look like?
I think there would be like it would have to be dark. I feel like it'd have to be like a giant room of darkness, but we could see it, but the people playing couldn't see.
Like the black and white night vision camera.
Because like when I was a kid, hide and go seek in the dark was the best. Fucking regular hide and go seek.
This is Olympic though, so
That's
dark is
my point.
hard. Yeah,
Dark
that's
is
what you're
harder,
saying.
right? Yeah. Because think about it. Did you ever play hide and go seek regular that was fun or funner than in the dark?
No.
Right.
So is it team sport?
Ooh, no. It's one person looking
For
10 people, right? 10 people. And then if he finds them before... See, do you remember playing the rules where you have to get somewhere? Like you have to get to the bell or whatever.
Yeah.
So either do that, but whoever he finds, they have to go next. And then whoever out of, like, say, 50 rounds, whoever does the best. Like, whoever finds the most people and also whoever doesn't get found. It can be in 2 ways of points. That's my version.
I feel like it would be like, so like let's say you have like US and Japan just for instance. So I feel like it would start off like each team would verse each other with hiders and then seekers. So the US would maybe pick their best seeker, right? The person who's the best seeker, that person would be out there solo. Okay? Or maybe if the teams are big enough, even 2 seekers. I don't know. It's the Olympics, so maybe. And then they put out their best hiders. Japan puts out their best hiders, and it's like a course with like lots of places to hide, and it's dark, like you said, and blah, blah, blah. And then they have a time limit to find as many people as they can. And that's how it's scored.
Okay.
And then they flip, and Japan picks their best seekers and their hiders.
Okay, Q1 Fiend says, take all the contestants. Put them in hot pink shirts, release them in the city, and tell everyone if they catch one, they'll get $100. Last man standing.
Sounds a little vicious.
That sounds very vicious.
Where did Jules go?
People are gonna get kidnapped. With some kind of laser indicator tonight to light up the vest when the light hits it or something. Yeah, something like that. I feel like we should be able to see it going on, but they can't see what's going on. Because hide and go seek in the dark is the best. All right, go ahead.
Oh yeah, with
loud music.
That's good. I don't know what this means.
Steroid use would be off the charts. Ideas about tattoos. So, I want to get some tattoos, right? I don't know, like, what you're, like, if you used to want to get a tattoo, kind of, right? Kind of. So,
I just never.
if you did get one, what would it look like?
It'd probably be something relatively small, black, maybe some sort of word or some sort of small image that would represent something bigger. So maybe like, like a bow and arrow to represent some of my like heritage or something like that.
Okay.
Or probably represent something more personal or something like that. But the only reason I don't have tattoos is because I never really had the money for it, and it wasn't a priority where my life was at to go and spend a bunch of money on a tattoo because it just wasn't a priority.
Yeah.
And now, that I've come this far, it's not that I wouldn't, but I definitely probably wouldn't start the journey into getting a bunch.
Okay. So you just want one.
One
or two.
I mean, you can have 7 tattoos and not look like a tattooed person. It just depends
That's
how
true.
small they are and how
That's
you
true.
do them. Like, I work with someone who has, I think, 7 or 8 tattoos, and you would never know.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
definitely want a lot more. So, like, I want to get a few animal tattoos, like, kind of grouped together. I think that'd be really cool, like, kind of like a sleeve. But I definitely want to get some
Douglas
knife
tattoo.
tattoos. I
Douglas?
gotta get some knives or some gun tattoos. I want to get a gun one, with maybe some cards and some other stuff for my dad. I gotta get one for Andrew. I gotta get one for that. I gotta get some knife tattoos. I just want a whole bunch, like a ton. Right now, I got a rib cage tattoo, and then this one, and then one other little one, and then that's it. But I want to get covered, except for my face. I don't want my face.
Yeah, this one's for you.
You have a tiger on your shoulder? That's awesome. Back in the day, playing chicken and cars was sick. We used to play fox hunt. So we used to take CB radios. And so, like, on a CB radio, it has a thing where, like, say, the other person that talks, I can see how close you are. And we used to play around the city and try to find each other. Breeze remembers. But, yeah, that was fun. And there's basically like hide and go seek in cars with radios. So it was badass. And you could like see how far away or how close they were. All right. Starting a separate channel. So lots of people have said this to me, and we've thought about it a million times of starting a separate channel for other stuff. So like non-knife content. But a lot of people obviously still from the knife content would go over there just to hang out. I don't know exactly what it would be about. I don't know if we'd like do like current affairs or just like talk about stuff. Or talk about like just like funny stuff, like watching funny stuff and like
if I
reacting
ever
to
was
it.
part of a second channel, it would have to be something more
You're
lighthearted.
barely part of the first channel, woman.
Because listen, I really like knives, but there is a point to where after working 40 hours a week that I have other
I don't blame you.
passions.
Yeah.
That like if you have like that thing, like your hobby or whatever it is that you do, right, and you're at work all day and you just can't wait to get home to do blank, knives is not the thing that comes into my head. Like, I want to go play the piano. Like, I have other passions that challenge me, and I think that's a big thing for me with passions is, do they challenge me? Knives don't challenge me in any way. So
Oh, they could. You just don't try.
Listen, it's
I guarantee
fun. Let me finish, please. So if I was sharpening or doing something like that, maybe. But there's things that I'm much deeper into, like the piano or like drawing, where it's a challenge that I like. So I want to be able to do those things, and then with on top of work and this and that, like, still doing a 2-hour live twice a week is a good chunk of my time, and I feel like that's a good investment for the amount of love I have for knives. Like, I feel like it's an appropriate level of knives in my life, alongside of watching his videos and whatnot, so.
See, I find doing knife grinding and sharpening and modding and anodizing and just all kinds of knife work is fun. I love doing stuff like that. Like, I'm going to take the belt grinder from the workshop. I'm going to regrind a knife. Stuff like that. I love doing stuff like that. I find it, because like you can mess up, so it's very challenging. And then trying new stuff out with anodizing and stuff. I find all that stuff amazing. And so I love doing all that. But I was thinking about starting a separate channel because there are a lot of people out there that aren't into knives. And even though we are growing very fast on this channel, I think it'd be cool to have a separate channel for extra stuff, for other stuff to talk about and to do that's not related to knives that other people could relate to. That might grow pretty fast. Okay. Now, what?
I just want to respond to some of
ahead.
the comments. I've thought about getting like a capture
What about
card.
my mom?
and doing a gaming channel. I think that'd be fun because like how I was just saying about things that are challenging, I like the way that a video game challenges you. It's something like certain games that you have to try over and over and over again to get through it. I remember liking that sort of thing. It's almost like sports or something like that. And then you have the things like piano that challenge you mentally. But again, it almost reminds me of a video game. You have to have hand-eye coordination, to play a fast song and this and that. So that's the type of stuff that I could endure doing enough to put the effort into being a channel because it takes a ton of work. So I could definitely see doing that.
I do have a lot of freedom with my work, and I do get paid for days that I don't necessarily work full days, so I'm very lucky in that sense. But also, like, there's a lot of days when I don't work and I don't get paid, the channel does help with, but it allows me to be able to make content. But no, Mark, I do not have enough time in the day as of right now, so I would have to fit that in between exercising, working out, working, doing the channel lives, and then sharpening and stuff like that. And reviewing, it does take up all my time. But when you have a goal and you can set it, you can figure it out. So I would have to get up earlier and just make it happen, make it work.
Jacob, if you're responding to
I
what
love
I was,
fitness, so
if you're responding to what I was just saying, Jacob, I was saying hand-eye coordination, meaning, like if you're playing a piano song that's very fast, you don't look at your hands when you're learning a song. You look at the notes. You can glance down, but you have to hand-eye coordination in the sense that you have to know exactly where your hand is going to go in a succession of notes without, looking and placing them there. It's, that same thing. Sort of like when you know how to catch a baseball, even though you didn't look, but you caught it. It's like that same thing in a smaller... Why does this?
We do have, because we need to go down. We do have some of Hilltop Knife and Gears mods. Mr. C, thanks, bud.
Boom!
She does knives with you. Do you do her stuff with her? I do her video games with her. I play like after this, as soon as we're done with this, you can be guaranteed I'm gonna have to play a fucking video game.
You enjoy those.
I do enjoy it. What? Do you enjoy this too? Don't you?
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to.
Okay.
All right.
But not like we used to draw together a lot.
Oh, speaking of that, good idea. So we were talking about, because I saw another channel do this. That's what gave me the idea. With art, right? So like, he loves doing art, so he does these drawings, and like they're really good. And I wouldn't expect anybody to buy art that wasn't fucking amazing. So I thought about us working on some art, right, and doing some really good stuff. Though I'm talking about like actually putting our heart and soul into it. And if we did that,
like this.
No, I'm talking about beyond that. Like really, really good art, and possibly selling it on the channel if it was good, and like like doing some really crazy cool art, and if it was cool enough and people seen it and said like, man, I would love to have that,
we could sell
possibly
these.
selling it.
We'd sell these.
These are really cool, but like,
I did these.
Yeah, something like this would be cool, but
it looks way cooler in
getting
person.
this paper, we get a whole bunch of this paper and do art on these, or just regular drawings, different kinds, and then see, that's something we could do, but that would take a big investment. Here, let me help you.
See it?
That was
you
good.
See it? I love this one guy. He keeps commenting everything we say, the march list. He keeps going, bang, Neeves Fitness and Pianos. Bang, Neeves Animation.
Merch, yeah. Well, that's what we need, is some merch. We do not have any merch yet, except for stickers. We do have stickers, so I always forget to shout our stickers out. We do have stickers, and we are going to be getting some more soon, but we still have some.
Hella dangerous. Start a prank channel where knives are always involved. Here, let me do this last one.
We can draw too very well, so I know we could definitely do some really cool art.
What does this mean?
Neeves, seen you on Rooster's channel the other day and found out everything you did for him. Thank you. Yeah, no, he's done a lot for me when it comes to learning, so I learned a lot of my sharpening from his channel and a lot of other people's channels, but no, I know him pretty good. I got his phone number. We've talked many times, and yeah, he's a great dude.
That's like my Rockstead. Every time someone mentions juggle on his channel, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
But I am the world's greatest juggler.
I got an idea for you on your merch. Contact me. I will definitely contact you. Jared and Kara, Manila 2 versus... What? Mannix 2 versus Paramilitary 2. Mannix. All the way.
Yeah.
I love the Mannix a lot better. I love... Because you can do this.
I like it because for left-handedness it's better.
Yes, you can definitely do this left-handed. The other one, it's a little more challenging to do left-handed.
What does this mean?
I don't know. What does
I
it say?
can't understand it. knives, comma, what's most addicting to you?
Oh, so like on a knife, right? Like so me, there's so many things that are addicting about a knife, but for some reason the sounds really get to me. Like I love the way a knife sounds. So like I can look at a knife and be like, it's all right, and then hear it and then be like, oh yeah, I like it. So like I love the sound of a knife, and then also the action's pretty addicting. So like if you like what on a knife is something that would be like on all knives. So like if all your knives had that, what would be that thing?
I think that for me it's this particular feeling that a knife has when it cuts through thick cardboard. The Techno 2 absolutely has this mythical thing that I speak of. I can't really put a name on it.
Huh?
I guess it's probably good geometry or sharpness
It
combined.
doesn't really have that great geometry.
But
Just so you know.
well, then it has it. Whatever it is,
Maybe
whatever
ergos.
it is.
How about ergos?
No, it is
Leverage.
something with the blade or something. I don't know, but it literally like when I wish I had cardboard right now. When I cut through cardboard with this thing, it's just like, whoop. Like I don't like I'm just like,
yeah, I
like I could just drop it. I could just drop my weight and it just goes through.
Good
and that
ergos does
feeling
that,
I very much like. But outside of using a knife, like if we're just talking about like a knife, to me it's action that requires little to no effort. So that's one of the reasons I loathe the Ace Biblio, because I hated how much effort I had to put in to getting decent action out of that thing. I don't like the effort, and it's not like a lazy thing. Like I don't like that the jimping grinds my thumb when I'm trying to move the lock bar.
Really grinds
I don't
your
like
gears.
the like the way that the thumb hole is chamfered and stuff. I like the action to be, effortless. Even on the Techno, like sometimes it just pisses me off the way it opens. But on something like the Envy, like I was talking about before, it's so smooth and effortless.
It is.
You don't even have to think about it.
It has the same thing, kind of like that.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Where the lock bar, you almost feel like you could just bend it, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just really easy to move. I mean, obviously it has an over travel stop, but and it's not even about drop shutty. It's about the mechanisms on the knife. Are they smooth and are they effortless?
I do like that about the Techno too. This thing is so easy to unlock, especially left-handed, because you can get that middle finger flicking action. But yeah, I do like that too. I love easy access to the lock bar, so that's why the Shark Lock is so badass, and like the Mannix and stuff like that. So I do appreciate good action. Being able to just grab a knife, get it out, cut with it, and get it right back in your pocket nice and fast. There's something to that, especially for me. I like the new Spidey Chef too. Yeah, I like the Spidey Chef. The Spidey Chef is badass. Have you seen Dagger Knives? Yeah. I'm not. Maybe if I was gonna stab somebody, but aside from that, it's not really my style. Exactly, Jared. I love that high pitched metal snap sound. I do too. I love the sound of something very mechanical and just, it's locked up strong. You can hear it, and then after using it, and you feel it, and it's still just locked up like a brick. I love it. Dagger, are they Russian? I don't know where those guys are from. I can't wait for my AD-20 to come. Me either, because, man, they're badass.
You have one coming?
They do. He does. Floridian.
Oh,
we got one right
I
here.
said me either. Like.
No, I'm saying I can't wait for him because he's gonna love it. These things are badass. They are. I mean, these things are heavy duty knives. Like you can tell. Like it's not something like, say, if I was in an office set, I went and pulled this out, but I'm never in a damn office, so I don't give a shit. but it's definitely more of like, I don't know, tactical, hard use knife, but you just feel like it's very reliable. And even though the geometry is not the best, it cuts really damn good, man. And the geometry is not that great, but it cuts. You're the only one who answers that. Good choice, though. That's to Simply Knives.
Did he ask a question and we missed it?
Yeah, I guess so. Simply Knives, ask that question again, because I would love to see.
I got a question for you both in the chat. What's a cheap knife that would be so much better or perfect if it was made with premium materials? That's a really good question.
Oh, I know one. I already got one. The CRKT Deadbolt. Any one of them. Those knives could be so incredible if CRKT would just make them with better materials. I'm talking about with a super, because the lock is extremely strong. It's a badass system. The action's fantastic on it, but they just.
I hope someone screenshots this face.
Oh, you don't have to agree. The point is
Look at
what
his
knife
face.
with not that great of materials would be better with good materials. So that was my pick.
Yeah, I just that like if I could, that's just not the one I would think of.
You don't have to.
I know. I'm not. I would never take that away from you.
I don't like CRKT
I will never
either.
take that away
Thank
from
you,
you,
baby. But
Ever.
I don't really like CRKT either. That's my point. So I could like it if it was better. Even this knife. Like if this knife was in high-end materials, but I also like the way it is just like this. It's a
I feel like all the ones I'm thinking of do have a version in high-end materials.
that's what I'm saying. So that's all you're gonna keep thinking about. Think about one that doesn't.
I mean, the easy one is the Elementum, but I'm not gonna.
No, they did it.
In titanium.
Well, you can get aftermarket titanium, but no, they did it in micarta and I think carbon fiber and then S35VN. Those are all better materials. QSP
Well.
Penguin. Yeah, they just did it. So I know it's not in stock, but they got it. What?
The Lieb. Oh my god.
Okay.
I would love.
Okay.
Where is she?
You had her last.
I know she's over by my work stuff, but
The Lieb is
the Kaiser Lieb.
That thing has it's a tiny little knife, but damn it, does it have good action.
The only thing I wish they would change about it is the scale material. It's kind of like it looks like they took my card and almost laid like epoxy over it or something. Like it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
I know they use epoxy to make my card, but I'm just saying it looks like they put like a clear coat.
Even
on the
this
outside.
micarta is better, and it's the same micarta, and it feels better. Don't you agree?
Mhm.
But the Lieb though is badass.
But what I was gonna say is it has 3 divots that are shaped like circles on the scale. They don't go all the way through; they're not holes. But I think you could do something really cool with that in, titanium or even the way it would look in carbon fiber. I think would be very cool.
Did somebody give us a thumbs down? That's okay. We like those. We're okay with those. I wish they'd tell us why, but it's okay. We'll take those. We'll take them thumbs downs, thumbs ups, whatever you guys want. Probably because I called her a woman. Oh, the clutch. Yeah, that's what this is. The Kaiser clutch. Very awesome. This thing's action is so good. When we first got it, just like any knife, when you first get it, you want to play with it, flick it, and use it, and it broke in so smooth.
That's what it seems like. Seems logical.
The action is so much better than when we first got it. Here, I got it, baby. But yeah, this thing is awesome. I thought about giving it away to one of you guys since Kaiser did give it to us. But yeah, it is so badass. S35VN titanium and micarta. Very grippy. Feels like you're hanging onto a rope. It is badass. The home front is an amazing knife. Yeah, the home front, the same thing though, like, even the one that isn't good materials, they want so much for it. I wish CRKT, because they have great designs, they really do, and that new lock that they have, and even that that takedown thing that they have, that's all really awesome, but they either slack on materials, or when they do give you good materials, the price is insane. So they're not made in the USA. Most of the knives are made in China, so they should be able to bring us better prices. The thing is that they want their cut. So you're paying China and America when you buy one, and that's why they're a little more expensive, but I feel like they're being a little greedy. Who's James Williams? Have on James Williams. I don't know who that is. Their price is off from each other. That's what I mean. Like they'll charge you S35VN prices for D2 or HCR. What's wrong?
Can't formally.
Okay. Well, I'll sharpen it for you and everything.
know
It might
what
be
it
in the
was.
pack. Maybe it's in the pack.
It was on my nightstand
Well,
because I remember it fell on the ground and almost
it's
cut
on,
me,
it's on.
and I found it on the ground open, and so I picked it up and I put it back on my nightstand, and now it's gone. Ow.
You okay? Oh, baby.
Yes.
Blade Brigade agrees 1,000,000%. Favorite unique knife design out there? I don't know. This
That one.
this thing's pretty damn cool.
That was my answer.
Well, I picked
You
it
have
up.
to pick a different.
Okay, I'll
I
pick
know,
a
but that's
different
my
one.
only answer. Can I play with it?
Yeah, go ahead.
You pick a different one. This is mine. What's this called?
That is the G&G Hawk Sayers Panchinko Orbit.
Orbit.
Unique.
New York. Unique New York. Can you say that 3 times fast?
Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York.
We're bosses over here. Unique
We are
New York.
bosses.
Unique New York. Unique New York.
Got
Got
I
him.
mean, I guess the shark lock, that's very unique. So I guess I could pick that.
No, not really. Pick something better.
It is unique. That's the only one. It's the
Pick something
only
better.
one.
Pick something better.
No.
I was just gonna say that no matter what you picked.
Price is actually Benchmade glass. And it does sound amazing, and that's one of the best things about it is, man, that sound. Go ahead. It has so many clickies.
EDC Journeys, we are seeing your message, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, EDC Journey. What are you talking about? You're in the chat right now. I probably need to reload. I don't know if this is even sending. Yes, it was sent. So, what's up, EDC Journey? Shout out to EDC Journey. You see a sticker right there?
Boom.
Kara helped design it. Go check out his channel on YouTube.
I want the knife that I designed on his sticker.
2000.
Look at it. It looks like a lead, but better.
No, I think it looks more like
I love the knives I design. I wish I could have the
I
knife
don't know. Yeah, me too.
that's on his logo.
You know what it does look like,
You can't
honestly?
see- what?
I mean, kind of different, but it looks a lot like the smock.
Something. No. It looks like something else.
Looks like the smock.
It has that big finger choil in the blade, but it still comes down like kitchen knife shaped. I don't know.
He said he does too. Kira, do you think cold steel will make it? No, I do not. So this is the thing. He said, Andrew Demko says no, because he doesn't have nothing in the works. But he also said when he made all these other ones, they weren't in the works either. So, or like the 8015, he said he was never planning on doing it with cold steel, and then they finally did. Man, this thing took a nice edge. But, damn, this thing took a good edge. But yeah, he said no. But that doesn't mean it won't happen. I think possibly in the future, but as of right now, he said there's nothing in the works. You left me dry at the coffee.
Sorry.
I have all the Ruger CRKT knives, but I don't see, maybe 100, maybe 50. You know, those things could be great knives. I used to get those all the time. $12 at AutoZone. I used to buy the shit out of those. And like within a week, they'd be messed up. They'd have blade play and lock rock.
Ready?
But they could be good knives. What? Ready for what?
You're gonna get some knife sounds of all your new precious knives.
Oh, fuck.
You can see what I took off the table. It's not
I wasn't looking.
I know. Alright, because someone said all knife sounds have a unique sound. So if that's true...
We haven't played this in a long time.
If it's true,
okay.
Jared might be able to guess some. Let me tell you guys something before I do this. I know some of you have seen this before. We're not going to do a lot of them. I have like 6 back here, 7, something like that. It's really hard when you do it.
It's very hard.
It is not easy, especially when we haven't been doing it. But I think that's why it would be a little fun.
When we do it, like after like a week of actually doing it, you can get.
If I tell you what I have back here, you'll notice. But I know you can tell some of the ones that are gone.
I can't even think right now. I honestly can't.
I'm
sitting here and look. Yeah,
the pressure.
The pressure's getting to me.
Okay. All right. Well.
All knives matter. Yes, they do.
All right. Oh! You can't look at this.
Well, I can. I'll close my eyes.
No, but I just showed it.
I'll close my. I didn't see it. I promise you didn't see
it gone?
I promise you didn't see
it. Okay, yeah. Keep your eyes closed. All right, so I'm going to show them. So don't look. This is the first knife. All right, so I'm going to open it for him a couple times, and we'll see if he can guess it just based off sound. Ready?
Yep. I already know.
What is it?
That is my new badass Spartan.
No.
It's not?
No. Do you want another guess?
Fuck. Yes, I want another guess. Oh, wait. Go again. That is the SOCOM Elite.
Yes. Haha. Although you did get it wrong. But oops, sorry. Good job.
They sound the same kind of.
Okay, so this is the next one.
And I got a little jumpy.
Keep your eyes closed.
My eyes are closed. I'm not gonna cheat.
This is the
Ain't
next
no fun
one.
if I cheat.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry, that was a weak open.
Is that a Tucson?
No.
You sure? Sounds like a Tucson.
I'm positive.
Is it new?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Here's the close. Here's a slow roll. Oh wait, I can't slow roll it. There's a hint for you. You might be able to though. All right.
Well, you either know I can or I can't.
Well, whatever.
Stump studs?
Yeah.
Damn it. I don't know.
We're gonna skip that one. We'll come back to it.
It's not the Spartan Hersey?
You lucky son of a bitch.
I mean, yeah, is it? Is it?
Yeah.
Damn,
That sounds
it is.
nothing like the Microtech.
No, it didn't, but...
Nothing.
Is
So
it?
that was the Spartan.
You said I maybe can slow roll? That's what threw me off. Because of
I said
course
I can't.
I know, but you said you might be able
Well,
to.
I don't know.
Of course I can. I've been slow rolling it all
I said
day.
you probably can, first of all.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, let's do... This one should be super easy.
Oh, shit.
All right, you guys, this is the knife. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's see here. I'm trying to... Okay, ready?
Yeah. Whoa! That sounds like a shark lock.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Yeah, you right. All right, we got a couple more. Ready?
Yeah. Orbit.
Yep. That was an easy one. Ready?
Yep. Mannix?
No. You're in the right realm, though, as far as locks go. I didn't even show you guys what it is. It's this. I know everyone.
Keep
probably-
going. It's an access lock.
Yes, seems logical. That's what it is.
Man, it sounds like the Mannix.
Get away from Spyderco.
Okay, the Hogue Ritter.
No. Here's a slow roll.
Is it the Benchmade Bug Out?
Closer, but no.
Damn it!
I mean, you got this one wrong at this point.
Alright.
That's the 940.
Damn it! I
Alright,
should have known that!
Two more.
I should have known that.
Close your eyes.
Alright, it is.
Alright, guys, this is the next one.
Last one?
It's the second to last one. Alright. Ready?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do this one like this.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I can. Okay. I'm going to use the flipper tab, though, just to make it better. Ready?
Yeah.
This is me pushing it shut with my finger right here. Okay. Here's like a drop shut.
That's a flipper.
Yeah.
A back flipper? Or front flipper?
Back.
Man, this one's hard.
It's a newer knife that we have.
It's ours? We own it?
We do own one, but we don't own this one.
Ooh.
I'm giving you way too many hints.
Yeah, no, and it just messes me up even deeper.
Yeah, this would be a very tough one, I agree.
Yeah, it's so tough.
Alright.
What is
Why don't
it?
you... No, keep your eyes closed.
Okay.
Try to see if you can do a touch. You should be able to.
Oh, yeah, this is a hinder. This is the...
Can you guess which one?
Yeah. This is the Eclipse, right? No, it's not. Oh, I know. This is the XM18 on Teflon. Yes, it is.
Alright, very last one. We talked about
That
this.
one was really hard.
We talked about this knife earlier today. Close your eyes.
Yeah.
Let me show them. We did talk about this one a little earlier on. I'm not going to say the name out loud because then it will give it away. Alright, you ready?
Man, I should have known that wasn't the Eclipse.
Ready?
Right away. What? Go ahead.
Oh, hold on. I hit my...
Don't hit me.
I'm not. Actually, what I just said should have gave it away.
What'd you just say?
I said it hit my hand.
Oh, yeah, I know what it is.
What?
It's a 2-7.
Yeah. Yeah, it does that to me all the time. Guys, when
So
I
only
flip this
missed
front
one,
flipper,
and it
it
was
gets
the
my
940.
hand.
You think I would have known this one
Whoa,
so
whoa,
good?
whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
You didn't get this right.
Yes, I did. Second try, I did.
But you guessed that it was a Spartan.
But I
You
didn't
were
look.
wrong.
No, but still, I got it right.
You still did good. You
I
didn't
got
get
it
that.
right.
You got the shark. You got the orbit.
I got them all right.
You did not get the
I got them all right.
Spartan.
All of them.
Okay.
The only one I missed was the 940.
Ow.
You're dropping
Son of a
shit.
gun.
Thanks, David. Yeah, see, Blade Brigade agrees. I got them all right except for two.
And two symbols.
I would say I got them all right, but one, but two out of, how many was there? 1, 2, 3, 4, wait.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
It's pretty good odds. That's pretty good. I put money on me. Give the baby his bottle. Yes, give the baby his bottle. Damn, we lost a lot of people. Must be getting boring.
Well, it is 9 o'clock.
Not bad. Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. It's not too bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is difficult.
Yeah, you guys try it.
I'll hold it up to the do it up to the camera.
No, I meant like at home, like
No, I know.
ask your girlfriend or something. She'll probably think you're crazy, but
No,
hey,
go
baby,
again.
I'm gonna close my eyes. I need you to pick one of these knives and flick them.
Kara and Jared, what's the best looking Tucson clip point? Probably that little one that we don't have. I
No,
think it's the 230.
for a clip point, this one. I think this thing
I
looks
think it's
good.
the 230. TS 230. It's like a little chunker with a clip point.
I think this one looks the best with the clip point. I'm not a big clip point fan, but this one's okay because the tip points down enough to where you can use it. The problem is a lot of clip points go up too high, and I don't like that. There's a couple clip points from Tucson, and the only reason why I don't like them is because of that damn tip. They go up too high.
I think it's the...
Thanks for discussing and ASMR. Have a good night. Peace. Thanks, Travis, for coming. What time is it? 9:02.
Oh, it's not,
Okay,
it's
we're
not a
about
clip point. It's not a clip point.
The 230 is a spear point.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I was thinking of it weird, but there is
that
one
the
like
230?
this. Isn't there one like this that is clippy?
I don't know, but that 230 though, that thing is amazing.
I'm not a good person to ask about clip points because I just don't really like them.
Yeah, me neither. It feels like a React. That thing is amazing.
Yeah.
Kara, do you mean the mini Tucson with the...
Trapezoidal.
I don't know.
That's cool. I didn't even know there was a Tucson with a trapezoid thumb stud. Maybe I do know what you're talking about.
The D2 version, which one is
I think that is the one I'm thinking of.
You're just-
Keep hitting.
yeah.
I have no room.
I'm scooting over. We're about to get out of here, guys.
So glad you moved that damn tape measure. It's right there. I can see it. And it threw off the color balance.
I just ordered a Tucson, but not that one. But if I order a second Tucson, it'll be 230.
The TS230 is much bigger than it looks in the picture. It's a little
It's
hunk
small.
of metal.
It's small, but
It's short, but it's big.
you can get a full grip on it, and it just works. I never, looking at it in the pictures, I never would have thought I'd love it as much as I did. I loved that Tucson.
And I probably thought I'd love it more than I did.
It's so badass.
It's so big. It took up too much of my
It's
pocket
not
space.
big. It's just round. Oh, you
It's-
mean because it's round?
Yeah, it's wide and round.
It's badass.
It's tall.
It's kind of like this kind of
Bigger
but
or smaller than the Chaparral? Where's the Chaparral?
Oh, it's way bigger than the Chaparral. It's
Oh,
kind of like
way
this, you know, in length, but it's bigger. Just bigger like this
Yeah.
way. And it's so badass, so fidgety. It feels like, if you try it, you'll know.
We do not have any Emersons, Michael.
No, we've tried
Not
Emersons,
here,
though.
at
We've
least.
tried 2 or 3
Yeah.
Emersons. I've sharpened them. And I like Emersons. I like them like as a work knife. I grabbed a Red Horse Hellraiser the other day. Great action. That's awesome. I seen that for the first time on Jim Skelton's channel. TS 255.
Breeze, you'd be wrong. I have smacked my knee twice. And it didn't feel good.
Well, thanks for showing up, Factor. We actually had over 100 people in here, and which is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, that's crazy. We love all you guys for showing up, and we love all the donations. You guys are just amazing, because like I said, I am not I'm going to end up having to monetize these after probably January, but as of right now, we are not monetizing these, so we appreciate all the donations. They really go so far. You guys You guys have no idea how far the donations
Next time
go.
we're gonna do a live where, based off donations, I get to tattoo different things on Jared's face with tattoo markers.
That probably won't happen, but
It will. They last for 2 weeks. I have the markers already.
I carry 2 normally, but I used to carry 3. Depends on my day. Like at work, if I know I'm gonna be using a knife all day, I'll carry a couple in my bag. And the only reason why is because of edge retention. Like I don't have time to sharpen, so I'll carry like 2 knives on me, and then if I need to swap out in the middle of the day, because if I'm using them all day, like. It doesn't matter if it's M390. So I mean, it depends on what I'm
Yes.
doing, but usually 2.
It's the TS-199. That's the one I was thinking of.
Sometimes just 1. TS-199.
Yeah, it's this one. I can't really show you guys because my phone won't like show up good on there. That's the one I was
Oh
thinking
yeah.
of. And it is,
I
I
like
don't know if that's trapezoidal. It's kind of like a weird, I see what you're saying though. Trapezoid. Do you know how many sides a trapezoid has?
What?
I'm asking, it's a quiz. Pop quiz.
5.
Yes.
I'm the shit. One time I got a henna tattoo that said forever. One time, and then you got to cover it up. I have a man.
Henna doesn't last forever. Henna's the tattoo that's used in India. It goes on like thick brown stuff, and then you wipe it off, and like the residue from it stays on. You'll see like Indian women with it on the top of their hands a lot.
Yeah,
but it goes away after a while.
Oh, I see what you mean. Well, Jeremy, I recommend that the Mannix 2 is awesome. I love the Mannix 2, but I do recommend that you do try either Tucson or Civivi.
Oh shit, yeah, trapezoid doesn't have 5 sides. The fuck am I thinking?
Well, damn, you made me feel so smart.
No, it's
You're
it's
taking it
like
away
this.
from me.
Trapezoid is like this.
Taking it away from me.
I don't know why I thought I had fucking sides.
I got a really stupid fake tattoo in Vegas once to win a bet. That's hilarious. I almost got a neck tattoo one time. You guys don't want to even know the reason.
Should have did that. Probably would have worked. Anyway.
I got caught on camera doing something.
No, you just said you weren't gonna say it. Leave a little to mystery.
All right, guys, we're gonna take off. I know it's after 9. The chat is starting to drop off, and I know it's.
There was a unicorn on his eyes. I'm sorry. I want to play.
That's hilarious. You have a Civivi shredder? Oh, all right, that's awesome. That when I got this one, I was trying to decide which. I know this one's not mine, but I have a Picaro between that and this one, and the difference is the one has ball bearings and this one has phosphor bronze. So the action's going to be better on the shredder, but I like the blade shape way better on the Picaro. This is, to me, is a perfect drop point blade shape. I love this blade shape. It just works so good for so many things.
We're almost at 5,000 subs.
I know. We are so close to doing a damn giveaway.
Anyway, I want to go blow up some guys in a video game now.
All right, guys. I love you guys. Peace.
Peace.
Thanks again for all the donations and everybody showing up. We did hit over 100. Breeze was confused on what a rock stud was. So
he was not.
He was very confused.
He asked that last time. He knows.
He was very confused.
I will start singing Lion King again if you don't stop it.
Peace out, guys.